Good morning 2022. This is going to be an introduction video to my flat punch. It's right up here. I'll zoom in if I can. Otherwise I'll put an insert picture. I got it punched at a 6 gauge, which is 4 millimeters, and I had it done with a biopsy punch at Black Sheep in Windsor, Ontario by Chris. He's a great artist. He's done a few of my piercings now. He did my first industrial, which bizarrely migrated. I'll have him redo that in probably about 6 months to give this one some time to heal. He did my dates in August. I've been wanting my flat punched for about 6 years now. I first came across it when my youngest was about 3. It was watching YouTube videos, and one of the piercers I was watching at the time had his flat punched. It was just an empty hole at the time, and frankly I really like that look as well. I don't know if I'll end up wearing jewelry in it when it's healed, because I do like that look as much as I do. Currently, for the healing process, I have I forget the color, I think it was indigo Gorilla Glass piece. So the flat labret back is on the back of my ear, and then I have the elastic clear silicone O-ring on the front. This is because I know, just like wearing headphones and stuff, it's going to want to push forward. I didn't want to stress the elastic versus being able to watch it and put it back on, so that's going to wear better for me. The majority of my earrings are titanium flatbacks. Like this one is a push pop front, and then my conch is also a internally threaded titanium with the labret on the back. My hair is going to be in the way, so I don't know if you can even see that. I'll insert something. As you can see, I'm no stranger to cartilage piercings, so this wasn't my first one, but after watching as many YouTube videos as I could possibly get my hands on for the dermal punch, also known as a biopsy punch in the medical field, I was prepared for the bleeding. Chris mapped out my ears so well, and I also didn't get a huge hole. I just got, like I said, the 4 millimeter. So I haven't experienced a lot of bleeding. Day of, there were minor drops on the shoulder, paper towel he put down. I wore a black shirt just in case. I also didn't wash my hair, and then the back of my hair was a little crunchy, but I was expecting a lot more. But most of the stories that I had watched online or read online told of going out for dinner and massive blood, or waking up in a puddle of blood with a giant clot on their ear, or just even driving home and it starts, and what are you going to do? Can't pull off the interstate or what have you. Now, I'm in Canada, but that was an American story. So I intentionally packed up, I'll show you my little kit that I made. Alright, so I packed it up in this old small purse here. And so I brought along a sterile wound wash in case I wanted to wash myself down a little bit. And I also made up this little go kit, which, if you're getting punched any bigger, is probably a good idea. Just in case, you never know how much you are personally going to bleed. So in here, I have a headband for compression, and I measured and cut, if I can find it here, a little hole for the jewelry to go through, just in case it was longer than the donuts I made. And from first aid class, I made a bunch of donuts. This one's way too big. This one's probably more like what we need, but it'll still work in a pinch, right? So I would have put that over the jewelry. And then I also have a couple of gauze pads to like mop up the blood, some tape to tape it if it wasn't sticking properly, and then a couple of small menstrual pads to put on the headband to catch the blood kind of idea. Sorry if all you can hear is the bag rustling. The microphone is in my hand. I'll have a better solution for next time. One more item and I'll stop wrestling. There we go. Other preparations I did, I mentioned the black shirt, and I also wore a disposable mask, as in Canada we are absolutely still under a mask mandate. With Omicron coming out, we're actually being told to go from the regular old surgical or cloth up to N95s. So for my family, I've ordered some of those, and it is what it is. We're just going to have to spend a little more on our health care to make sure that we don't need to go to hospital. Not going to pretend to be anything I'm not. I'm very pro-vax, so if that is going to bother you, it's not likely going to come up, but if that's going to bother you, then click away. This will mostly be a video just about the healing process though. So I'll insert the right after I got it picture, and I probably am a little swollen again today because, as I mentioned in a moment, I didn't fully sleep on it, but I kind of rolled onto and then put pressure back here so I can feel this bit of my ear is popping out a bit. All right, that's it for now.